Hitting the button.
Gee, where is my Pathfinder stuff?
Oh boy. Do.
A lot of products, real time.
Stop! Found it.
Funny bandit.
2 seconds. I just realized the title is still Pokemon Table Out. 2 seconds. Pathfinder. Sands of Horror. Okay. Alrighty. There's a few people in here, not too many, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pathfinder Sands of Horren with Lodi Crew and Friends. I am your humble host, Stuart, and let's just go ahead and... it's been a few weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So, let's go with Ben. Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Ben HP at 2K Creighton. I play Joey. I'm a legitimate business gnome, priest of Zion. I shoot things and make them dead. Sometimes I cast spells and make things less dead. It's real good.
Right on. And, Corinne?
I am Thorn, a draconic sorceress, and I blow stuff up. That's me.
X?
Hello, I'm actually that one. I play Horrus. I'm definitely 100% a part of this campaign. Definitely 100%. I'm here. I'm a fifth member of the team. Definitely me here, Horrus. I do stuff.
Uh-oh, Horus is sounding a little Saurus.
Horrus is playing his salty magic card.
I like how Rick and Morty, that little bit sounded that you were doing. And the girl who is furiously typing away and not paying attention, what are you doing?
I'm not typing.
Oh.
She's lying.
I think she was lying.
I don't know.
That was me.
Oh.
God, I was gonna say.
MasakoX and his fingers of fury.
Fine, don't get a tweet. But wait, I'm Paata. Where I come from, we don't need arms, so it wasn't me.
You just headbutt the keyboard.
No, I used something else, which was a generous roll. Haniya should know.
Oh my.
Yeah. Anyway, I am Alaina and I play Haniya and I murderize the crap out of things.
Alright, so we got lots of murder hobos. And last time on the show, you guys fought a whole bunch of dogs set after you.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, you kill all those dog things, and they were sent after you by Montu, who's mad at Thorn and Horrus for not taking out that other weird dog person. And currently, I think you guys are trying to weasel your way out of your contract by finding a Pharaoh. Am I correct in that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We were looking for the magical pyramid in the sky or something.
And you did. You were traveling south for a couple days, actually. In fact, I think it was approaching like a week or two. But thanks to Joey's magic and everyone else's survivability skills, it was practically trivial for you. Although, miraculously, you guys were not really subject to any of the spellplagues that normally kill most travelers coming this far south. So, woo! Yeah, that was good for you guys. You guys rolled really well, among other things. And once you reached this particular point on the map, you shouted to the sky and for the best character, Hippo, to help you, and the spaceship appeared, and now you are going into it. Hippo. And
I did not do an Eidolon sheet for Hippo, and I should have done. I'm not going.
That's fine. I think we were all really busy these past couple weeks. I was wrapping up school. You guys were doing cons and blah 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 blah. And now we're here. So
yeah,
you guys are going up into the spaceship, and here's what it looks like once you guys head into it.
Wow.
It is fairly big, and you are
Massive.
You are currently standing on this metallic platform, and here to greet you, running up from, like, almost seemingly nowhere, is a large, Masic-sized person, is the best words you could describe it. Just giving it a quick once-over, you can see that this person is made of what seems like pure gold, and on top of that, their body shape is almost as if an owl was made into a bear. And
What?
yeah, as if an owl was made into a bear, and the person seems entirely made of gold. And he kind of just runs up to you guys, halts for a second, bends over, almost wheezing and out of breath, holds up a single feather, and is like, hold up. Hi! It waves to you, and stands up and, like, adjusts some metallic tie, and greets you with a, hello there! I am Owlrus. Who are you?
I'm sorry, you're old.
Horrus leans over at Joey and he was like, "Okay, I've only got one eye, but that's giant gold bird bear thing I'm looking at, right? It's not. Everyone else is seeing that, yeah."
Yeah, owlbear, no big deal. Hey, how you doing? I'm Joey.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Owlrus. I hear that. What's the word, bird? Because you might know.
Oh, I've heard that song before. That's delightful. He comes and shakes all of your hands, and he could feel like a strong grip as he grasps it firmly with both hands and shakes you vigorously. He greets Paata, then he goes and greets Thorn and goes, "Oh, pleasure to meet you."
Paata nods enthusiastically.
Likewise. Where's Hippo? Hippo's missing.
Hippo.
Yeah, Hip. You know what? Yeah, Hippo is missing. That's weird.
What did you do with Hippo,
What
Owl
have you
Man?
done with my hippo?
Paata goes Super Saiyan.
Owlrus jumps
Not
back.
really.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I don't. He runs back and forth. Oh no! And he starts shaking another mechanical-looking person. However, rather than shaped like an animal, this person is shaped rather like an upstanding cat. And it doesn't really respond. It just kind of gives like this mechanical whirling and then falls over to pieces. Owlrus runs back. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I wish I could help you. I don't know of this.
Hippo, guys.
Of this
Hippo. This is actually part of the plot, like Hippo's missing.
Yeah, Hippo's missing.
Okay.
I am completely running with that and seeing what happens.
Where's Hippo?
It's like
Hippo.
Mario is missing all over again.
Hippo.
Alright, so as you start exploring this ship, it is not quite as similar as to the one you were on earlier. You guys are very much aware you were on a spacecraft, thanks to Paata and Joey's explorings and knowledge and stuff. And rather than like the one you were on, this one seems very luxurious. Things along the wall are lined with gold trim, and everything seems to be made out of some kind of like marble-esque metal. And it's very pleasant to be on. You can actually feel the desert heat just like fade away from you as like an air conditioning just kind of washes over.
Wow, a spaceship that doesn't want to kill us. I'm impressed.
Yes, Paata, you walk into a sick bay, and you can go ahead and give me a knowledge of space.
Okay, my knowledge of space is okay, 1d20 plus 5. 15. Oh, so that's 20.
Oh, wow. Yes, you can actually tell right away that you are on a ship that has been commissioned or, either commissioned by or made by the Great Anima Empire. And the Great Anima Empire, as of right now, is currently the most advanced spacefaring race you know.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like go look around the medical bay. Wow. And I just come back out and say, "Hey guys, Joey, you gotta come take a look at this.
Hippo.
This. Do you have any idea where we are right now? This is the work of the Anima Empire. These guys know their shit.
Oh,
And they got loads of gold everywhere.
Those guys are
You know
us.
how much we like gold.
I'm scratching the sides trying to see if I could chisel off some of this gold.
Uh,
I roll
Yeah,
knowledge
Thorn
of
needs
space
some
as
gold
well.
leaf with her wine.
holy cow!
Yeah,
That would be delicious.
I'm guessing I've heard of these guys too.
Oh yes, they largely kept a lot of their secrets hidden, but they have a mixed reputation among the other space races because you've only really accessed Saiyan knowledge. You've got all like the bad things, like the Anima Empire are a selfish bunch of pricks who don't share anything that they know, and they've conquered. They put conquered in really strange, like a really strange bit of slang, other worlds, and they frequently go and just colonize places without asking other people what they think.
So they're bad?
At least according to the Saiyans, Joey, because he rolled really well, he's done quite a bit of research knowing that this is just like ridiculous Saiyan bias. And the Anima Empire is rather on the up and up, and the way that and Owlrus, now that you guys have kind of talked about this, Owlrus will explain to you in his overly enthusiastic tone that, oh yes, we search the galaxy and we find other colonizable worlds. Our space transport is actually thanks to magic, and most worlds are not blessed with magic like this one is.
Makes about as much sense as anything else, I suppose.
And he says, sure, let me show you, and I'd be happy. You two, and he's actually especially surprised that Joey knows about this. He says, you might want to take a look at this. Come, see. And he starts walking. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going right along with him. I'm down.
I'll go too.
I'm super happy to find somebody with a dope spaceship who's not immediately trying to kill us. So I want to be this dude's best friend.
And I
Horrus
actually
is,
want to do some bonding with Joey because we both know about space.
Horrus doesn't know anything about it, so he's just sat at this like turret here, like imitating gun noises.
I mean,
I'm actually trying to
honestly
find
think Haniya would be
Horrus.
overwhelmed.
Where did Horrus
And-
go?
And just like certain media, he is out of shot.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But you can hear him. But you can hear him.
Oh, can you hear him all the time?
It's a great irony how I'm the most forgotten, but whatever.
Nah,
I'll be playing over here in the corner, guys.
Mate, I'm only joshing. Don't worry.
One of the mechanical men runs up to Horrus and just kind of like gently attempts to pull you away from the place that
No.
you're currently at. And he's like,
No.
come, please, come.
I go limp like a 5-year-old. Like, no.
he picks you up like a princess and carries you back.
No. What a play.
Carries you back over here. Another mechanical man walks up to Thorn and Haniya and encourages you to go with Owlrus.
Let's go, Thorn.
Sure, I got
Before
nothing
we
better to
get
do.
lost. Yeah.
No, he insists. He grabs.
Jesus Christ,
my
that
God.
causing trouble.
All right, whatever. Owlrus.
I grab him by the ear. Let's
Ah.
go.
Ugh.
Carrie, if he's gonna act like a 5-year-old, treat him like a 5-year-old. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. He takes you back to a room, and written on the wall, I don't think any of you guys actively have a translation thingy. Unless... No, I'm sorry. The scouters that you're wearing.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have scouters.
The scouters that you're wearing can translate this particular language for you, and on the wall it's written engine room. Owlrus takes you to the back, punches in a few bits of information. Haniya, come on back.
Horrus is like, what are those things on the side of your head?
I'm pretty sure you've seen these.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have one.
Well, neither does Paata, so don't worry, you're not alone.
It's okay,
Paata has one.
Horrus.
This is made of cardboard.
I know, it's the best. It's made out of great Saiyan technology.
It's made out
And
of
I just press it back casually. It's like, if only the things you could hear right now. That's funny.
Owlrus takes you...
Meanwhile, Kane's counter starts beeping and stuff like. Oh, they fucking about with these again. Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, Kane's still got one
Kane's
of
got
those.
the other. Yeah, Kane's got my. When we got these, I was Kane, and Kane still got his scouter. It's like
But
fucking
he
hell,
can
they're
still
fucking
hear
playing with these fucking.
everything.
They're fucking messing about with these fucking things again. For fuck's sake.
All right. Owlrus takes you into the back and leads you into the engine room, according to what was written on the door. And in this engine room, rather than what looks like a giant, like, sort of turbine, like most of you, or any of you with engineering knowledge would be expecting, it's actually a large cylindrical object reaching from the floor to the ceiling. And you can see inside that it's just kind of... there's a glass separating you from the inside, and there's unfortunately nothing in it. Owlrus turns.
What is it?
Owlrus turns around and explains to you, "This is our mana machine, and inside it allows us to harness magic in order to travel the cosmos. Unfortunately, our mana machine ran out a long time ago. All we have left in terms of power is just running life support and fun little, entertaining things throughout the ship. Unfortunately, we cannot travel anywhere. You wouldn't happen to have an artifact on you, would you?"
I pull out that rod of like healing radiation. Remember that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hand that to him. I don't know. Is this something like what she's looking for?
His mechanical eyes widen after zooming in on it for a second and goes, "Oh my! No, this is not what can power this at all. This is a... Oh my! Where did you get this?"
It's a long story. We went through this pyramid temple thingy, and we met this guy, and there were goblins, I think, and they were real nice, real friendly guys. Yeah, actually, I think that's kind of the whole story. Just went down there and found this thing.
He goes,
Now
"Oh."
we've
Kill
found it.
anyone.
He goes, "Oh, well, this cannot power our machine, but I would give you almost anything on this ship if we could have this."
Hippo.
He says, "We are in desperate need of..." he explains to you, this is a healing dowse, or a healing... not a dowsing... I keep thinking dowsing rod. What's the word I'm thinking of? You know what? Just call it a healing rod. This is a healing rod, and it emits, as you've discovered, healing radiation, and we desperately need this for one of our machines. Could I perhaps purchase this from you?"
Yeah, you probably got the money for it.
Probably does.
"Certainly. I can provide you with any amount of gold that you can think of." Oh, that's Time Warner Cable. 1 second.
Yes, we're gonna be rich.
Okay, yeah, but how does he have that much gold? He said any amount we can think of, so, like, why would he think that he has that much?
He's probably got a replicator up in here.
Ooh, okay, so, alright, that might be something.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking about the cylindrical core of this spaceship's engine. I'm pretty sure that this is what it looks like. In fact, headcanon, this is now what it looks like.
I'm down for that.
That thing from Star Trek? Yep, that's exactly what it looks like.
Here you go, Chad. I'll drop that in the chat, too.
Thank you. So, yes. Where were we? I apologize about that.
Something about gold offer.
Oh, yeah, he can pay you any amount of gold you want, or he can try to grant any wish that his technology could provide. What exactly are you looking for?
I was about to say, we can get gold anywhere, but tech, that's what Joey's interested in.
For money.
I mean, Haniya likes money, but I mean, if there's something else, I kind of like the healing rod, but why?
Oh, we came here to ask about the Pharaoh. Let's ask him about if he knows about the Pharaoh.
Oh yeah, we did come here for a reason, didn't we?
And then more money.
He goes, "Oh, the fat... Oh, well, that's right. You." He chuckles. Says, "You smaller races always like to give our people funny names. Yes, we have the Pharaoh here." He says, "I would be happy to introduce you. Actually, as a matter of fact, that's what we needed this healing rod for."
Yes.
Wait, what? Why?
Oh, come, I'll show you. And
We gotta wake up the Pharaoh.
well, yes, he's. Oh, you see, a long time ago.
Horrus, who was incredibly disinterested at this point, is now sprung to attention. He's like, oh, what? Pharaoh's here?
Said,
Yes.
yes, a very long time ago. You see, we had a great conflict with other. We'll call them outer races. Not quite as popular, or popular. They're not as popular as
They
the
weren't
Saiyans.
popular. They didn't have cars or anything. Their dads didn't get them stuff.
They weren't quite as polite. Is the word I was going for. Lex Dexia just mixes up your own words on top of everything else. Thank you for the bits, Hyrold. I do appreciate that. I did see it. All right. He says, "Oh yes, we had a conflict with them, and a long time ago. It might be in some of your text. We had a great ship battle over these lands, and many of our ships crash landed, and unfortunately, it's had some rather sad side effects on this land. I believe your people call them the spellplagues."
Ah, the spell plagues.
Sure.
Says, "Yes,
Bad times.
essentially."
Right.
Bad times.
Essentially, what happened is when the ships crash landed, their like radioactive engines started leaking, and that's what the spell plagues are. Is it leaked all over Horren, and it caused a bunch of sickness and various different ones. You just have
So like those goblins are all sick now.
essentially, yeah, like anyone who goes really far into Horren gets afflicted by these things, and. They just called the people here in this world just called them spell plagues because they didn't know what the heck the radiation was.
Right.
Got it.
So yeah.
So I take it the battles you referred to was the Storm of the Stars?
Yes, that's what your people called them. Yes, it was. I guess from your perspective, it would be a storm of stars. And he chuckles.
I take out I take out a pad and a pen, and I just start jotting all this stuff down, all this new information. Like, I see. So this was all part of the. This is where the Storm of the Stars was. I'm just mumbling all this stuff back to myself.
He's like, "Oh, I'd like to see your notes later. I've got lots of different things that academics would love to have, as long as you know. You've been very polite guests, and I appreciate it, especially with this. I mean, it's not a gift, sure, but a nice exchange." And he says, "Go on."
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's take a look at the Pharaoh first, and then we can talk exchanges and prices here.
Of course. And he escorts you all down south and into a bay, and he hits a button on a wall, and a few moments later the wall just opens up almost mystically.
Or mechanically.
It's an elevator. You all get into it. Now, as you get into it, the elevator music plays. It's very soothing. And he goes, "So, what would you..."
Where is the music coming from?
Paata's just tapping his foot, just going like, "Hey, that's pretty good."
"Oh, yes, the great musicians... chat, what's the name of these musicians that wrote this song?"
Oh, the great musicians. Oh!
Such great musicians! Ooh, if only I knew the names. But whoever they're named, they are very good.
Oh my
Don't
God,
ask me, I'm just a dumb gold bird.
Oh, that didn't do anything.
Even the floor is gold.
I tried to copy you guys. It
The
didn't
streets
work.
are paved with
Horren,
gold.
the floor is gold.
You just gotta follow
Thorn
it.
just lies down and starts licking the floor.
You guys step out of the elevator onto the gilded floor, and he starts walking you forward. Now, despite my amazing graphics here, I know, but this
Like the hyperbolic time chamber.
Is this supposed to be like bottomless, or is there actual stuff here?
there's actual stuff here. I just
Okay.
what? Give me a second.
No, you don't have to. I'm just,
No, I'm gonna fix the atmosphere. There.
My pride hurts. Okay.
There you go. It's actually kind of dark and somber down here. You don't sense anything malicious just yet, but Owlrus is taking you up past this gilded floor into a room. And this room is flanked with 2 great lion heads, and their eyes glow as you approach. What'd you say?
Lionel! He's here! The Thundercats!
Oh yeah, I see that.
And then I hear something at the ground. I go like, "What's that? I hear thunder, thunder, thunder."
You
Now someone's
you
calling
know
me a hoe?
you
What?
know of our people's chant?
Wait a minute.
He goes forward and he's really excited now. He puts his palm against the door and it opens up in a great but slow whoosh. Light emits as you guys walk into a chamber, and Paata and Joey, you can tell right away this is actually an intense medical chamber. Give me one last knowledge of space check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I got 11.
Joey, you actually get kind of excited. This is actually a combination of mystical know-how and mechanical prowess. What this is called is the Chamber of Rebirth, and it is actually an alien artifact. In fact, not developed but by the great Anima Empire. And he walks you guys forward, and he checks this panel over here. He goes, "Ah, good, it still works," and says, "Would you like to meet the great Pharaoh?"
Yes.
And he walks you guys over here, and you can see a control panel stretching very high upwards. So far that you cannot actually reach the panel, you can just see the monitor up above. He's like, "Oh, excuse me." He runs back, grabs a box, and then takes it over there so you guys can all step on it. He grabs an extra box for Joey and brings it back, and so you can all reach the control panel up there. It's actually sized for someone quite large.
Huh.
Like
Huh.
Montu height, perhaps?
Perhaps.
All right, well, I'm all about this, so I'm gonna go take a look.
All right. You hop up on the boxes and reach the control panel. The scouter translates for you, and he says, "Feel free to ask it any questions, and our Pharaoh can respond through those controls you see there."
Do you even lift?
Can you run Crisis?
You get yes back.
Awesome.
How would you rate E E3?
Meh.
Eh,
Meh.
so.
Bethesda was
like-
disappointing.
All right, well, I think the most pressing matters are Horrus and Thorn being bound to various horrible dark powers. So let's see if you can help us out with that.
I type in "got cursed lols."
OM,
Has helped question mark?
Oh.
Hashtag uncursed and then enter.
OMG, same, right? And it actually starts coming back with some more serious messages, more like, "Oh, hello there. In your language, it is pronounced lion o, but in our tongue, you are not able to actually pronounce it correctly." He says, what can I do for you?"
So the Pharaoh's name is Lionel?
"Oh, yes, at least in your tongue."
He
Okay.
seems one step greater than a mere Lion O. I shall call you Lion P. That's canon from now on. Lion P, how you doing?
I like this Lion P. I will now refer to myself as Lion P.
Yes, Lion P canon forever.
And with that, it responds, "It's been a long time since I've had a good conversation. Owlrus is eager, but single-minded. Who am I speaking to?"
Hi there, I'm Joey, legitimate business gnome. With me, of course, Horrus,
Hello.
summons hippos, Thorn, fireballs, great gal, Haniya, stabs things real good, and Paata, shoots laser blasts like you would not believe. Great guy.
I flex my muscles. Hey.
He says, "Are you all native here, or where are you from?" Is that?
Horrus.
And then it comes up again. Is that okay to ask? I mean, I don't want to offend anybody, but
Oh my god, can I just ask a guy where he's from?
why are you so white? OMG,
I mean-
Lion P, you can't ask people why they're white.
I mean, here is relative. I am native to this planet, just kind of way on the other side of it. Paata's from, I don't know, space somewhere. Haniya's from relatively nearby, and Thorn, I don't know, where does Blue Dragon peoples come from? I never thought to ask.
Somewhere in the mountains. We all live in the mountains. Yeah.
Horrus looks over, like, I appreciate that you clearly don't know where I'm from, or even ask.
Not a fucking clue.
Thanks, man, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Horrus just kind of looks very deadpan right now. He's like, thanks, cheers, buddy, yeah. Horrus just looks at him and goes, I am actually from the Horren region, and we have been to the Temple of Montu, myself and my friend back there. He gestures over to Thorn. And we have been afflicted with the curse of Montu. We are sort of bound by him, and we need to get it removed because I've got like evil juju inside me, and Thorn goes a bit mental as well.
It responds, "Were you motioning with your hands? I can't see that." And it goes, Montu, a name I've not heard in a great long time. I would be happy to remove your curse. Unfortunately, I am trapped within the cradle of recreation, I think is
You
what
said rebirth.
That's
The
the...
rebirth.
You know what?
You're not the real god!
Start smashing it now.
I forgot. It was the cradle of rebirth. Thank you.
Rebirth, yes.
Yeah, Owlrus says we might be able to help with that. See, we obtained this, we treasure hunted this, here, Zippy Zappy Healy Rod, from Montu's place.
With absolutely no killing involved whatsoever.
No.
It was consensual killing. He sent us down there to do the killing. It was fine.
He goes, "Oh, I would love to have that. It is a rod from a Sangeli ship, correct?"
Yes. Sounds familiar?
He says, "Excellent. If you could please," and an arrow appears on screen pointing to this giant round cylindrical object. "If you could place it in there, I would repay you with anything you would ever want. I could give you, magic, and I would even... Oh, well... Nah, you wouldn't want that."
What?
No,
what?
you can't say that and then.
Now I'm curious!
He says,
Oh, was that a narrative cue? I hear.
It's
What?
He actually spells it narrative Q with the single letter Q. He says, "Oh, I could give you my family's sword in exchange for it.
Would I get rid of my curse?
I would also do that."
Yay!
Wait. High fives, Thorn.
Family sword. Huh? Wait, what kind of sword are we talking about here?
"Oh, it's the sword of my people."
Is it perhaps the sword of Peemans?
Sure.
Well, I mean, could I see
Can it-
the sword?
Can it do whatever bullshit the plot requires just by chanting out "Sword of Peemans, give me thing beyond thing"? Because that's how it worked in the cartoon, and it was great.
Well, pretty much. Yeah,
You can't just ask a dude if he can look at his sword. That's rude.
He
Just
said,
because there's a massive computer doesn't imply consent.
it goes, "Sure, whatever you want. I'd be happy to give you that in exchange."
I trust him implicitly.
I'm just curious about this sword.
Well, Owlrus looks at you and says, "Well, it's a lesser artifact of our planet. You see, we would have actually used it to escape this world to power our machine some time ago, but well, as you can see, it's stuck in here." And he just kind of taps the side of it, and words come up on screen that goes, "Ow, that was loud." This is So he would be willing to give you a priceless family heirloom that could power the ship if you so desired.
You say this is stuck in here?
Yes, please, be careful. I tapped on it earlier, but it is not super delicate, but I would not risk any more.
I think he's kind of dead. I think it's like a life support thing.
Essentially. Essentially, yes.
So before you think about ripping the thing open, that might not be the smartest idea.
Excuse me, Horrus. I wasn't thinking about ripping it open. I was thinking about punching it open, actually.
Oh, okay. No,
It's a difference.
No, you're right. That's a much better option.
Yeah, punching looks cooler. Yeah.
Paata.
Well, ancestral swords, real good. Taking those curses off my friends here, real extra good. But, there is one other problem that's been kind of gnawing on my mind. We sort of maybe released some sort of ancient fire demon who's been just, as far as we can tell, just going on a rampage. Is that the sort of thing you might be able to help us out with at all?
When he says we, he means the royal we, and what he actually means is Thorn did it.
Hey,
Fuck
look.
you.
Hey, look, to be fair, if I was the one what can throw fireballs at things, I probably would have been throwing fireballs at things too. Just saying.
Don't punch it.
I just find it hard to believe this guy could solve all our problems.
Hey, me too, but hey, what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Like, I mean,
Like,
we sort of...
At first I'm like, yeah, and now I'm like, okay, we're asking a lot, and he's just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean, we are going to bring him back from the dead, so...
Yeah, I'd be real grateful for that too.
It's not exactly a small thing he's asking of us.
Well, unless he fucks us over.
Well, then Paata can punch him.
Probably gonna happen, but I'm not seeing any way in character to get out of that, so I'm just going into it.
Yeah, I think this is... Let's go for it.
All right.
Well, who's got the rod?
It goes, it just basically responds, I don't know about this fire demon, but if you give us some time, we could repair some of the ship's equipment, and we can try to, attack it from the ship.
That sounds like a way better plan than just, moseying up to it, which was the best we had before, so, hey, I'm down. What do you think, guys?
I like the prospect of shooting fire demons with laser beams.
I like the idea. I'm okay with this.
All right, so
Sounds like...
Owlrus skips over excitedly. Oh, we have a deal? Did we come to a conclusion?
Yes, solve all our problems, and we'll bring you back to life.
Included.
Oh boy, you have no idea how happy this makes me.
I'm gonna conclude.
Shut up, only few of us get that.
It was funny to me, so I laughed. Owlrus excitedly, reaches out his hand, waiting for the rod.
Yep.
Okay.
Joey hands it over.
All right. He hops off the boxes and runs down and runs over to the other side, opens the hatch, and carefully places the rod inwards, shuts the door, hits a couple buttons, then stands back. The machine starts whirling and whizzing a little bit, and you can see on the monitor up above that it shows a progress meter, and it says, "Loading, please wait." And it starts...
Does it get stuck at 99%? Because I fucking hate that.
I guess right now we are literally the loading crew. Name drop.
Go now. Bye.
Good night, everybody, and the stream.
Bye. See you later.
Good
End
stream,
the game.
good stream.
Essentially, progress meters come up, it loads, and it gives you basically a resurrection timer. It lets you know that in about 12 hours it should be running through its process.
12 hours? What are we gonna do for 12 hours?
In your case, Thorn, drink.
Do you guys have drinks?
Oh, why, yes. What culture and more advanced than Stone Age doesn't have drinks? I can take you wherever you'd like to for the drinks.
Take
That's
her to a
good.
bar.
You say
Let's have a
this
party.
machine uses magic?
Oh, yes. Oh, you see, it loads in the healing rod here, and then powers the machine, and it runs through these converters, and these converters essentially run a whole bunch of ancient magic. He lifts up a hood, and you can see runes running across like this long pipe thing leading into the sarcophagus there.
Horrus pulls out his notebook again and starts sort of jotting down the runes because he wants to. He's like, if I can utilize this magic, I can make a new spell card.
Oh! And he looks at he starts seeing your magic, and he's like, do you by happen to use our magic?
I stop writing and just look at him. I'm like, what?
He
Your magic?
he reaches into a pouch on his belt, and Ben, did you send that to me like privately or through the group thing?
Privately.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Dick pics again. Every time we do this, you send dick pics to each other. Really? It slows the whole session down.
There's nothing about it that needs to be private. I just didn't want to bother anybody if the answer's no.
I think it can. It's just there's a lot of text here.